This week, Michelle Fontaine catches up with John Quincy Adams and his wife at a nice Harvest Host location and learns all about their new full-time RVing lifestyle. Then, Mark Polk from RV Education 101 shows us how relatively easy it is to replace old RV rubber seals and where to get them. RV refrigerators take a beating with all that bouncing around, and eventually they decide to just quit working. Evanne Schmarder had this happen a while back, and we'll see how she handled the problem. Like kids, being on the road with your pet, things happen. This week on Paws on Board, Dr. Fitz shows us the items you should have in your pet first aid kit so you're prepared when those things do happen. Also, we'll give you a look at an upcoming story on a virtually non-destructible RV roof system that comes with a lifetime warranty. These stories and more, plus our big double holiday contest, coming up on this week's RVing Today TV.
I am here with Paula and John Quincy Adams. Thank you for having this interview with us.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. That's right. A nice crispy frost on the pumpkin.
Yes, absolutely.
So the thing is, John and Paula are full-timers. So tell us why and how you came to be full-time RVers.
Well, it happened last year. We had an epic journey on the Appalachian Trail. We hiked the Appalachian Trail, all 2,190 miles of it. And over the course of 6.5 months, and over the course of that 6.5 months, it's quite a life-altering adventure. And, you're living with just what's on your back. And we realized in that journey that, wow, we really don't need a lot. And we really liked adventuring. And how about we do this full time? And we made the decision on the trail, but confirmed it when we got home, that we were going to sell our home and we were going to go adventuring full time. And that led us into the RV. We've been lifelong boaters and we'd not done as much exploring on the land. So we said, hey, let's get a land yacht.
You have true wanderlust in your souls, don't you? You're
Absolutely.
We do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we got home from the trail last October, and that's when we started putting the pieces in play to get our house ready and put it on the market.
So we went full-time in April, and from that point sold the house 2 months later, so we were free of that obligation, and we just started traveling. Went up the East Coast.
Yep.
Stopped in and saw our daughter and her new grandchild, our new grandchild.
Yeah.
And moved our way up did some great traveling up through New England and came on back down, and we've been to Florida and starting to tour these Harvest Hosts, and it's been great.
Yep.
So as full-timers, do you tend to move around a lot or stay in one place for a period of time? How do you do it?
Well, we've done both, and it's primarily been based on some time obligations, friend and family obligations and whatnot, but we definitely have done both. We've spent a week or two in the same place, which has been fantastic because we get to really know the area and kind of become regulars in the campgrounds and whatnot. And it gives us the ability we like to hike and bike and to really get out and learn the trails and have some adventure that way as well.
Tell us about your RV.
She's a 28-foot Class A, a Dynamax Izada, 99. We ended up acquiring it from a friend of ours' father who really wasn't using it. She only had 30,000 miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
The inside was almost brand new, and the price was extremely right. So, not knowing if this is something we want to do, it just made it so much easier. I mean, we went and looked at an RV show and looked at the Super C's and Class A's and new. It was just like, do we really?
We looked at everything.
We really want to go out and spend up to $200,000.
Yeah.
For an RV, and they're beautiful and worth it, but it could be a bad investment if this is not something we wanted to do. So this was just a really easy start into the RV lifestyle.
That's excellent.
So we're doing a lot of biking and a lot of hiking, and as I said, really looking forward to
And loving having the vehicle in which to make all this happen. You know, love the creature comforts.
What do you like most about the inside of your rig?
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
the layout, or
I'm going to tell you, the galley is nice. I mean, again, it's not like our house. We had a real nice kitchen in the house, but it's not like
but
camping.
efficiency and how you live, and
I think, well, we have no slide outs on our RV,
no slide
which is
outs,
interesting. That's unusual,
yes, it
right? So it's a shotgun, poof, right down the middle. We have galley to the left and dinette to the right. And then we have a head, and then we have queen bed in the back. What do I like about it most? It checks the boxes for comfortable living. I have what I consider a big refrigerator, you know, because it's like one of those domestic, it's just the two of us. Running hot water, heat, like last night it got down to 30 degrees here, and having that heat on all night was delightful.
Stove, you just turn the button and
Yep,
stove comes on.
gas stove.
Microwave.
So there's nothing, and our bed is amazingly comfortable. There's nothing that I'm uncomfortable with. So the space, even for the two of us, is fine. We have a cat, that works. And I have everything I need to live. I can make a nice meal. I have a convection oven so I can bake if I need to. All the creature comforts. All the creature comforts.
I will tell you the one thing, I just recognized what my favorite thing in the RV, recognized it last night, was the gas heat. It was cold here last night. First thing that Paula said to me this morning, after a good morning, was,
Wow, that was
really
nice.
like that gas heater. So that was fantastic.
we went to sleep rather quickly last night with the wonderful wine we had tasted, and I didn't put the furnace on. Usually I'll put it on at maybe even 55, just so it's on, and it wasn't on at all. And I woke up it was about midnight, and it was really cold, and I'm always concerned about freezing.
Sure.
Now we have to be concerned about freezing our water. So I got up and I turned the furnace on. I went, oh, phew. But you said it went down to 30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's below freezing.
It is below freezing, hence all the frost on the grass and everything.
So this being our first winter, one of the things I'm just questioning, everything on the inside as far as, winterizing it. Well, I
Yes.
can't just winterize it because we're
We're living in it, yeah.
So I'm going to have to install a couple of valves that go to the outdoor shower so that I can put some antifreeze in that line,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And then, we got to keep our water heater running.
Yes.
Because if we don't keep our water heater running, being so close to the outside, that could freeze up.
The water
And
tank.
your fresh water tank, your
freshwater
gray
tanks-
tank, you could put antifreeze in there, that nice pink stuff.
Yep.
I saw that,
Yep.
and we're going to do
Yeah.
that to keep that freezing up. So I think we're getting it, and
Yeah.
it's
But we started in the summer months, so
Well,
absolutely.
thank you so much, John and Paula, for talking with us today.
absolutely.
Thank you. Thank
Pleasure
you.
meeting you both.
Our pleasure.
Really. We'll have to keep in touch.
Absolutely.
To help you celebrate the holiday season, we brought together our partners at Go Power and Rec Pro for some great twin holiday contests. 2 contests means twice the chance to win. The Rec Pro winner can choose from either a 67-inch Rec Pro Charles wall hugger sofa with center console, or a pair of Rec Pro 30-inch RV wall hugger recliner chairs with your choice of colors. The Go Power winner gets a 500-watt DuraCube portable power station paired with a 100-watt portable solar panel kit. Plus, we'll be drawing 5 weekly winners for a Go Power 8-watt portable solar power pack. To learn more, visit RVingToday.tv and click on the contest link. All of us at RVing Today TV, Rec Pro, and Go Power want to wish everyone a safe and happy holiday season. Aquachem Tossins. so fast and easy to use, it could seem like a game. AquaChem, the most powerful odor control available, and the #1 seller for over 50 years. Want more RVing today? Then visit RVingtoday.tv. Besides our weekly show and extended segments, you'll find additional stories and videos along with insightful information on what's new and what's happening around the world in RVing. From luxury RVs to unique camper vans, and from RVing with pets to RVing with kids. You'll find it all and more in RVingtoday.tv.
Hi, I'm Mark Polk with RV Education 101. If you are a classic car and truck enthusiast like me, you are probably already familiar with steel rubber products. They have been making and supplying auto weather stripping, seals, and rubber parts for classic automobiles for 60 years. The good news for RV owners is now they are doing the same for RVs. Steel Rubber Products offers a wide selection of RV seals and weather stripping for all types of RVs, and they are just in time because I discovered a damaged seal on one of my exterior storage compartments. Let me show you how easy it is to not only identify the type of replacement seal you need, but how to install it too. The first step is to identify the type of seal you need. There are sponge rubber seals like this, and there are dense rubber seals like this. Some are simple push-on type seals, some are peel and stick, and others require some type of adhesive. You can see here our damaged seal is dense rubber with a bulb seal, and it has a metal core inside. Another important step in identifying replacement seals for your RV is to look at the profile of the seal. What I mean is you look at one end of the seal to see how the seal is shaped. The profile helps identify the replacement seal. Armed with this information, you can go to the Steel Rubber Products website, click on the RV tab, and you have the option to search by suggested use of the seal or by the material and application. My damaged seal is a compartment door seal, so I click here. Now there are 3 selections for the type of seal it is. My damaged seal is a push-on type seal, so I click here and I have a variety of seals to choose from. It's important that you match the sizes of the seal as close as possible. If you order a seal that is too thick or not thick enough, it won't work like it should. This side bulb push-on seal is close to my original seal, so I click here and I can verify the measurements and order the new seal. If you locate a replacement seal that will work for your application, make sure you take accurate measurements for the length of the seal you need. If you cannot find the replacement seal you need, you can call or email Steel Rubber Products directly. They might have some samples of seals they can send you, or you can send them a good picture of the profile of the seal you want to replace, and they will try to assist you. Now let's install our replacement seal that just arrived in the mail. This is an easy installation. It is a small exterior compartment, and the seal is a push-on type. With the bulb facing out, start at the bottom middle of the compartment and work your way around the opening, pushing the seal down for a good tight fit. Continue going around until you get to where you started. Trim the seal so it fits snug against the opposite end. That's all there is to it. It's a good idea to include all the rubber seals on the RV in with your routine inspections of other seams and sealants on the RV. If you catch a damaged seal early, you can prevent problems like water damage to your RV. For more information, take a minute to visit www.steelrubber.com and take a look around. Happy camping!
Off-the-road adventure camping to luxurious full-time RVing and everything in between, Forest River has the RV to fit your needs, budget, and outdoor lifestyle. To To see our full line of trailers and motorhomes, visit ForestRiverInc.com. Forest River. Begin the journey.
Well, the inevitable finally happened. I came home from the grocery store, of course, and was greeted with a strong ammonia smell coming from my fridge. I went outside to look at the back of it and found a dripping green liquid. Back inside, I immediately turned the appliance off and called my pal Jim Hargrove, San Diego's mobile RV expert. Jim was here in a flash to remove the fridge and advise me on options. Since I'd had such a great experience with my Norcold, I set out to find a replacement unit that would have a similar look and feel as well as fit in the former fridge's space. It turns out that Norcold has a new generation of my model, an N841, that was ideal. We ordered it, and in no time it was ready to be picked up. Out of the truck and unboxed, my husband and my RV expert easily manhandled the fridge up the steps and into place. Heave-ho into the hole, and a gentle push is all it took to get it where it needed to be. Jim zipped the screws in, secured it in place, added the trim, and headed out to connect the power and the propane. Inside, on it went, and it immediately began cooling. Now, I mentioned how much I loved my old fridge. Just like my previous unit, the new one has a roomy inside, adjustable shelves and door pockets, a 2-drawer crisper, and a sleek, simple control panel. But from the outside, I've always loved the gorgeous wood panels that made it look so elegant. This model doesn't come with standard panels. You can get those separately. But fortunately for me, my old ones fit like a glove. I slid them in and added the new magnetized panels, great for lists, photos, those cool magnetized words that you can make poems with, and bam, I was in business. This model allows you to have the hinges on either side, though they come standard on the right. Our rig configuration allows enough space for either, but if that's not your case, your RV expert can swap sides in about 60 minutes. In less than 24 hours, my fridge was cold enough to transfer my things into it, and it's been performing like a real champ ever since. The coldest place in the unit, perfect for ice cream or ice cubes, continues to be the bottom left of the separate freezer compartment. Hey, life happens. Thank goodness Norcold, a Made in America product, came to my rescue. I'm looking forward to another 12+ years of faithful Norcold service from my favorite RV refrigerator.
Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com. When you have a Truma AquaGo instant hot water system, you can expect to make a lot of new friends. Paws on Board is brought to you by Jones Natural Chews, American sourced and made in America.
Welcome to Rollin' on TV's Paws on Board. I'm Dr. Fitz, this is Theo. Today we're going to be talking about pet first aid kits. Most of us enjoy being able to take our pets on the road. We come prepared with their food, water, toys, a leash, everything they might need along the way. But what if there's an emergency? Do you have supplies with you to quickly care for your pet? In this segment, I'll be going over some of the items that you should pack with you to make a first aid kit for your pet. This list is not exhaustive, but it will contain items that you would need to help your pet in common situations. These items are also meant to provide care to your pet quickly, so you have time to get them to a veterinarian. Your pet should always be examined by a veterinarian if there's a medical emergency. All of the items that you see here on this table would be important to include in a pet first aid kit. First, clean gauze, Coban, scissors, and a non-adherent dressing are important to have in your kit. If your pet sustains a wound, you can quickly cover it to protect it from further contamination while you transport your dog to a vet. The non-adherent dressing is important so that the bandage doesn't stick to the wound. That can be really painful when it has to be removed later. The layers that you'll want to include on a bandage: first, you'll place the non-adherent dressing against the wound. Then you'll have some gauze for padding and to absorb any blood. And then you'll have your Coban, which is a self-adhesive type bandage to hold your bandage material onto the wound. Again, wound covers are temporary only and are a means to protect the wound while you transport your pet to a veterinarian. Antiseptic wipes and triple antibiotic ointment are also helpful to be able to clean and dress small cuts that your dog might sustain when playing or hiking. Second, hydrogen peroxide and a medication dosing syringe are important to have in your kit. If your pet ingests something toxic, as dogs are prone to do, such as chocolate, unknown berries, anything like that on the trail, or even animal bait, it can be life-saving to make your pet vomit and get those items out of their stomach. Hydrogen peroxide works as an irritant to the stomach lining and causes dogs to throw up. You should contact your veterinarian for the dose of peroxide that's appropriate for your dog. Vomiting is most effective within about 30 to 60 minutes of ingestion. So if it's been longer, get your pet to a veterinarian immediately for treatment. You should not attempt to give peroxide more than twice in one episode. As I said, it's a stomach irritant. High doses of peroxide can cause severe irritation to the stomach lining and actually lead to more problems later on. If the peroxide doesn't work, get your pet to a veterinarian for treatment. A word of caution: if your pet has ingested something that makes them dizzy, sleepy, or in any way not responsive, you should never give them anything by mouth. This can lead to choking or even inhaling the hydrogen peroxide. If your pet is not acting normally, they need immediate medical attention. Next, Benadryl. Super important to have in any first aid kit. If your pet's stung by a bee, eats a bee as dogs tend to do, or starts to have an allergic reaction, starting Benadryl and being able to give that with antihistamines is important to help reduce that allergic reaction. Check with your vet for Benadryl dosing that's appropriate for your dog. Some allergic reactions can be very severe and lead to facial swelling and closure of the airways. This can be a medical emergency and requires immediate veterinary attention. For milder reactions, if you've given Benadryl and aren't seeing much improvement within about an hour, your pet may need additional medications to reduce that reaction. So again, contact your veterinarian. Next, tweezers are essential to help remove any ticks that may have hitched a ride on your pet. Always thoroughly check your dog for ticks each day, making sure to check behind and in the ears, between the toes and the paw pads, and on the face. There are also commercial tick removers available that make removing ticks fairly easy. Finally, an instant cold pack can be beneficial to have on hand. If your pet sustains an injury, you can start icing the area right away, or you can help your dog cool off on hot days. These are just some of the items that I would include in a pet first aid kit that can be immensely helpful on the road. Hopefully this information allows you to travel comfortably and safely with your pet. For more information about traveling safely with your pets,
visit RVingtoday.tv. Tune in next time for more pet health information.
I'm Dr. Fitz. This is Theo. Thanks for watching Paws on Board.
If you own an RV, then you already know how much work and expense it is to maintain and occasionally repair that RV roof. Coming up in a couple of weeks, we have an interesting segment for you about an RV roof system that, once applied by an authorized facility, requires no more caulking or recoating and is virtually indestructible. Sound too good to be true? Well, it's not, as thousands of RVers have already found out. Join us as we visit New England RV Roof, an authorized Flex Armor facility in Plainville, Massachusetts, and see firsthand what's involved in applying a Flex Armor roof. Once you understand all the steps involved before the Flex Armor is even applied, you'll have a better understanding why this is the last roof your RV will ever need, and why it comes with a lifetime transferable warranty. Watch for this upcoming story. For more information on anything you saw in this week's episode, visit our website at RVingtoday.tv. This has been another fun production.